You're listening to Winnipeg's Classic 107. My name is Simon Rusnak. We're all finding new ways to spread some good cheer, and one grade 12 Kelvin High School student has been streaming that cheer virtually for seniors in personal care homes. Jaden Tanner has joined me to tell us a little bit more. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing really well. Welcome to Classic 107. It's always great to chat with a fellow Clipper. I went to Kelvin myself.
That's awesome.
There's always good things going on at the school, but I'm
Yes, yeah.
particularly excited to hear about what you've been doing outside of school. Tell us a little bit about this project, Jaden.
Yeah, so it actually started on Halloween with my piano teacher. We do virtual recitals, or we have been at least this year. You know, we can't meet, obviously. And we were playing, and then at the end of the concert, my mom kind of looked over to me and she said, "What's going to happen for your Christmas recital?" Because usually we play in, these different care homes. And that's always kind of been what's happened over Christmas. And I kind of said, I don't know, like all of a sudden it just kind of realized that, the care homes aren't going to have any recitals that are happening over the holidays. And she kind of said, well, what about if you put something together? So I was thinking, and I was thinking maybe I could do a Zoom recital. And I actually talked to the recreation director at the Simpkin Center, and she's a friend, and she said, well, we don't have access to do Zoom recitals in the different rooms, but she said YouTube would be great. So I kind of started putting the word out and collecting some videos, and I've put together, I've completed one, and then there's just like 5 more recitals that are just being finished and ready to upload, of these 20-minute kind of virtual recitals that are being shared in the homes.
Well, it sounds fantastic, and I mean, what a great initiative. Your teacher's Leanne Hebert, right?
Yes, yeah.
Fantastic. And so we've had her on the show before. She's great. And I mean, you
Mhm.
mentioned the holiday recital. This is that time of year when we would typically be having those recitals. And like you say, they're just not happening this year given all that's going on. Why was it important for you to make sure that that holiday concert still happened?
Well, I've always played in the homes, and even when I was a kid, and sometimes, you go and you play and you make a few mistakes, and it's upsetting because you've been working on these songs for so long, but you finish, and then all these residents clap for you, and they're so excited to just have you come play, and they say, oh, you did such a great job, and it's so encouraging, to hear them just be so validating, even though, I made all these mistakes in this year. I know I wasn't going to get the encouragement, but I thought maybe we could do something to help encourage them, especially with COVID kind of taking a really hard hit in a lot of these different homes.
Can you tell us a little bit about the music that's being performed? Is it solo piano numbers? You mentioned enlisting the help of some friends. Who's all involved?
Yeah, so I sent out kind of a general email. I've got a lot of friends in music, and they sent recordings. Some of them are singing. A lot of them are solo piano music. There's some duets that I've done with my sister. She does voice lessons through CMU Music.
Nice.
And then I also have some friends who do violin. And so there's a variety of different instruments, and I've just kind of tried to mix it up across the different videos. So each of them aren't just, the piano or just the singing. It's a variety.
You mentioned that this is taking place, streaming online via YouTube at the Simpkins Center. What's the response been like so far?
It's been really good. Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
played
great.
the first video, and they've been playing the video ever since. The residents have been loving it, and it's just been really positive.
And
And
then if
even for the staff as well.
Oh, of course. I mean, just for anybody who really needs that festive cheer and
Mhm.
just loves to see a performance. And then, I mean, you mentioned that there was a family friend at the Simpkins Center who kind of got you in the door in a way to get these performances
Mhm.
going. But if there's more homes who are interested, are these available to the public?
Yeah, so I've sent some videos to the various Deer Lodge locations as well. Right now, I'm kind of spread the word to a couple different homes. I'm just waiting for some responses and trying to get the word out. When I sent out the invitation to the different musicians, they've sent privacy agreements saying that they're only available to be shared within these different homes. So right now, I'm just kind of waiting for some responses. You can find me on Facebook, and then there's also the article by Helen Lepp on the Sue Wester, and there's an email as well you can contact me at if you're, at one of these homes, and I can send some videos to you. But it's on a YouTube channel called Virtual Recitals by Jaden, And I'm just working on uploading a public video that anyone can access, and that'll just be music by me and my sister.
Fantastic. We'll make sure to send your email around as well and make sure that we help spread the word. I guess the last question I have for you, Jaden, is you're a grade 12 student in the International Baccalaureate program at Kelvin, which is pretty demanding. You're working on your grade
Yeah.
10 piano. You're finishing up high school in the midst of a pandemic. There's a lot going on. I'm curious for you in this time, why is it important to be playing music and to be performing?
I've always played music. It's just something that I really love, and I don't know. It's just something that's very important to me, and so I just like to share it with other people.
Oh, well, thanks so much for doing what you're doing. Appreciate it.
Thank you.